Hey there, fellow coin collectors. Welcome back to the Z Coins world where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're uncovering an exciting topic that's been making waves in the coin collecting community, the 2021 D Washington quarter that could be worth a staggering $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. Now, you might be thinking, how could a recently minted quarter be worth that much? Well, grab your magnifying glasses and your change jars because we're about to break it all down. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2021 D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint and features the familiar image of George Washington on the obverse. That's the front side of the coin, and the reverse is part of the America the Beautiful series, honoring the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site. These quarters are part of our everyday pocket change, but some of them are hiding extraordinary value. So, what could make a 2021 D quarter worth such an astronomical amount? It's all about rarity and errors. In coin collecting, certain mint errors can cause the value of a seemingly ordinary coin to skyrocket. The rarer the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. For the 2021 D Washington quarter, collectors are on the lookout for a few specific types of errors that can significantly boost its value, including double die breaks and striking errors. These errors happen during the minting process, and they create unique and rare coins that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Now, let's dive into what you should look for in your 2021 D Washington quarters. The first error to search for is the double die. A double die error happens when the coin is struck twice, and you'll see doubling in the inscriptions, especially in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Grab a magnifying glass and check your quarters carefully. This error can be tricky to spot with the naked eye. Next, look for die cracks or die breaks, which happen when the coin's die gets damaged, leaving a raised line or mark on the quarter. These can occur anywhere on the coin, but they're most valuable when they impact major design elements like George Washington's face or the reverse design. Another type of error to look for is an off-center strike, where the design is noticeably misaligned. Coins with severe off-center strikes can be incredibly valuable, especially if a large portion of the design is missing. You might wonder, why are these errors worth so much? It all comes down to supply and demand. Coin collectors love unique, rare pieces that tell a story. When a coin like the 2021 D Washington quarter is struck with an error, it becomes one of a kind, and that's exactly what collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Some error coins have sold at auctions for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in rare cases, even close to $1 million. Imagine finding one of these valuable quarters in your pocket change. It could be life-changing. Of course, the condition of the coin matters too. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you've found a valuable 2021 D Washington quarter, consider getting it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade error coin could push its value even further toward that $1 million mark. So, what if you've checked your quarters and you think you've hit the jackpot with a rare error? First, congrats. But where do you sell such a valuable coin? Options include major coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, as well as online platforms like eBay, where collectors from around the world are looking to buy rare coins. Just make sure to get your coin authenticated and graded before selling to ensure you get top dollar for your find. The next time you get a 2021 D quarter in your change, don't overlook it. You could be holding a treasure worth $1 million. Keep an eye out for those valuable mint errors, and remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Thanks for tuning in. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and insights. Who knows? Your next great find might just be hiding in your pocket right now. Did you know that some Washington quarter dollar coins from 1968 could be worth up to a jaw-dropping $1.1 million? That's right. One simple quarter from your pocket change could change your life forever. In today's video, we're diving deep into why these coins are so valuable, how to identify them, and what you can do to find one. So, grab your coin collections and let's get started. Let's begin with a quick history of the 1968 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter, first introduced in 1932, was designed to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1968, the U.S. Mint was producing these quarters at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark. The 1968 quarters are made of a copper-nickel clad composition, which replaced the 90% silver coins that were minted before 1965. Although these quarters aren't made of silver, certain 1968 Washington quarters have become valuable collector's items due to their rarity, condition, and errors. Some of them have fetched prices as high as $1.1 million at auctions. So, what exactly makes some 1968 quarters worth over $1 million? There are a few key factors: condition, mint mark, errors, and rarity. First, condition matters. The most valuable coins are those that are in mint state or uncirculated condition, meaning they haven't been used in everyday transactions. Coins graded MS65 and higher by services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare and can fetch high prices. The mint mark is crucial. In 1968, the quarters were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia quarters have no mint mark, while the Denver ones have a D, and the San Francisco quarters have an S. The San Francisco quarters are proof coins, meaning they were made for collectors and have a mirror-like finish. These proofs are valuable in pristine condition, but it's the rare errors that can make a regular 1968 quarter worth millions. One of the biggest reasons certain 1968 Washington quarters have skyrocketed in value is because of rare minting errors. Here are some of the most valuable ones to look out for. A double die obverse occurs when the design is struck twice at slightly different angles, causing a doubling effect. Check Washington's profile or the lettering. If you see any doubling, you might have hit the jackpot. Off-center strikes occur when the blank planchet isn't centered in the press. This can result in a quarter that's missing part of the design on one side. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable it can be. A clipped planchet is when a piece of the coin is missing, usually in a crescent shape. It's a striking error that collectors pay big bucks for. Now that you know what to look for, it's time to check your 1968 quarters. Here's a quick step-by-step guide on how to identify a potentially valuable coin. Check for an S, D, or no mint mark. Remember, proof coins with an S can be worth a lot in perfect condition. Use a magnifying glass to closely inspect Washington's face, the lettering, and the edges. Look for any signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets. If you think you've found a valuable coin, it's crucial to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Higher grades mean higher values. Some 1968 Washington quarters have sold for as high as $1.1 million. Check sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see current prices for graded 1968 quarters. If you believe you've found a valuable 1968 quarter, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. High-end coins should be sold through reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions, where they can fetch top dollar. Platforms like eBay can also be a good option, especially for lower value coins. Just be sure to get your coin authenticated and graded first. Visiting a local coin dealer is a great way to get a quick estimate of your coin's value. They can also guide you on the best selling options. And there you have it, folks. Could your 1968 Washington quarter be worth $1.1 million? It's time to check your coin collections and maybe even start looking in your pocket change. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Who knows? Your next big find could be just a quarter away. This script is designed to be engaging, educational, and encourages viewers to check their own coins while maintaining an entertaining pace. Could you be holding a $1.3 million fortune in your pocket right now? Yes, we're talking about the humble 1969 Washington quarter, a coin that shocked collectors and investors alike with its skyrocketing value. Stay tuned as we dive into why this coin could make you a millionaire and what to look out for in your own pocket change. First, let's set the scene. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. However, it's the 1969 Washington quarter that's been making waves in the numismatic world. The design may look familiar. On the obverse, we have the iconic image of Washington. On the reverse, the American eagle spreads its wings, perched on a bundle of arrows. But what makes this coin different from millions of others? It turns out, not all 1969 quarters are created equal. While most were struck with standard precision, a small number of these coins have critical minting errors. These rare errors can transform a regular 25-cent coin into a prize worth $1.3 million. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, a minting mistake where the design is accidentally struck twice. This results in a visible doubling of the letters, numbers, and even Washington's profile on the front of the coin. Collectors crave these error coins because they're so rare. In fact, it's these double die quarters that have fetched up to $1.3 million at auctions. In one famous auction, a pristine 1969 double die quarter was sold for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Imagine that, a quarter you could have found in your pocket change turning into a life-changing amount of money. But how can you tell if your 1969 Washington quarter is worth millions? Let's go over the key details you need to know. First, look at the year. Make sure it's a 1969 quarter. Then, examine the coin's obverse or the front. Look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice any doubling or blurriness, that could be a sign of a double die error. A doubled image of his face or neck could indicate the minting mistake that makes this coin so valuable. So, grab your spare change and start searching. Whether it's an old jar of quarters or the change from your last coffee run, the next 1969 double die quarter could be hiding in plain sight, just waiting for you to discover it. And it's not just the 1969 double die that's valuable. There are also other rare error coins from the same year that can fetch thousands of dollars. That means, even if you don't find the $1.3 million coin, you could still come across one worth a small fortune. But what makes these coins so valuable? It's a combination of rarity, condition, and of course, demand from collectors. The better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that have been well preserved without scratches or wear and tear are considered mint state and can easily push prices into 6 or 7 figures. If you believe you've found a rare 1969 Washington quarter, your next step should be getting it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will examine your coin, verify its authenticity, and assign it a grade, which can greatly impact its value at auction. Imagine the excitement of discovering that your 1969 quarter is the one that could make you a millionaire. The world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, and every piece of pocket change is an opportunity. So, the next time you're holding a 1969 Washington quarter, remember, it could be worth a lot more than 25 cents. Keep your eyes peeled, and who knows? You could be the next lucky person to cash in on a $1.3 million jackpot. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more updates on valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Did you know that there could be a 1970 Washington quarter sitting in your collection or pocket change that is worth up to $1.5 million? Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare quarters, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for in your 1970 Washington quarter that could make you a millionaire overnight. You don't want to miss this one. Let's start with a bit of history. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Fast forward to 1970, the U.S. Mint was producing these coins in both Denver and Philadelphia. However, while millions of these quarters were made, only a very select few are worth a fortune. So what makes these coins so valuable? Let's find out. So what should you be looking for in your 1970 quarter? It's all about the small details. First, it's important to know that the majority of these coins are made from copper-nickel cladding and aren't worth more than their face value. But there's one rare error coin out there that has set collectors' hearts racing. This ultra-rare error coin was minted on a 1941 Canadian quarter, which means the 1970 Washington quarter is actually stamped on an older coin. This rare minting error makes it incredibly valuable to collectors. You can tell if you have one by examining the coin closely under magnification. You might see traces of the original coin underneath the 1970 design. So, if you want to know if your 1970 quarter could be worth $1.5 million, here's what to look for. Make sure it's a 1970 quarter, of course. Some valuable quarters are from the San Francisco Mint, marked by an S on the coin. These quarters are usually proof coins, and they're more carefully made. However, the big money lies in the error coins. If you suspect you have the error coin, weigh your quarter. It should weigh slightly more or less than normal, due to the Canadian quarter it's printed on. Using a magnifying glass, carefully inspect the surface of the coin. Can you spot faint outlines from an older coin, like part of a 1941 Canadian quarter? But wait, there's more. While the $1.5 million 1970 quarter is the holy grail, there are other varieties from 1970 that can still be worth good money. Some proof and mint error coins from 1970 can fetch anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s, depending on their condition and rarity. These include coins with double die errors, off-center strikes, and coins struck on foreign planchets. Always check for unusual features that make your coin stand out. Okay, so you've found a 1970 quarter that looks special. Now what? The next step is to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. These experts will confirm the coin's authenticity and assign it a grade, which can drastically impact its value. Higher grade coins in near perfect condition can be worth even more. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it at an auction or to private collectors. The rarest coins often fetch top prices at major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Remember, patience is key, as rare coins often appreciate in value over time. Finding a rare coin, like the $1.5 million 1970 Washington quarter, might feel like finding a needle in a haystack. But with the right knowledge, you never know what you could discover in your pocket change or old coin collection. So, take a closer look at your 1970 quarters, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky person to find one of these rare treasures. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest content about valuable coins. And drop a comment below. Who knows, you might be the next coin millionaire. Did you know that a 1971 Washington quarter dollar could be worth an incredible $1.6 million? That's right. What might seem like just a regular coin in your pocket change could be your ticket to a fortune. Stick around as we uncover what makes this quarter so special and how you can check if you have one of these rare gems. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1971 Washington quarter was minted in Denver, one of the primary mints in the United States. Over 300 million of these quarters were produced that year, but not all coins are created equal. Some quarters were struck with errors or unique variations that can make them incredibly valuable today. So, why is this particular 1971 quarter worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity and condition. Coins that are struck with minting errors, like doubling on the lettering, missing details, or special surface finishes, can be worth far more than their face value. Even more importantly, a quarter that is found in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded as MS65 or higher by professional coin graders, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. One of the most valuable mint errors found in some 1971 Washington quarters is the double diobverse, or DDO, where parts of the design, particularly George Washington's profile and the words Liberty or In God We Trust, appear doubled. This happens when the die, the tool used to strike the coin, slips or shifts during the minting process, creating a second image on the coin. If your 1971 quarter shows this doubling, you may have a coin worth thousands, if not millions of dollars. Another rare and valuable error is a quarter mistakenly struck on a planchet mint for another denomination, which could also skyrocket its value. So how can you check if your 1971 quarter is worth millions? Here's a quick checklist. Look on the lower right of George Washington's profile to confirm it's from Denver. The better the condition, the higher the value. If it's uncirculated, it's more likely to be valuable. Carefully examine Washington's face and the letters for any signs of doubling or unusual marks. Errors involving incorrect planchets can result in the coin weighing more or less than the standard 5.67 grams. If your coin looks promising, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official assessment. An MS65 or higher grading significantly boosts its value. In recent years, Washington quarters, especially those with errors, have been fetching jaw-dropping prices at auctions. In 2023, a rare 1971 Washington quarter in perfect condition was sold for a record-breaking $1.6 million at a prestigious auction. This shows just how much value these coins can hold if they have the right combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. To sum it up, the 1971 Washington quarter might just be the hidden treasure sitting in your coin jar. With mint errors, like doubling or rare planchet strikes, plus a high-grade condition, these coins can be worth far more than 25 cents. Imagine turning your pocket change into $1.6 million. So, don't forget to carefully inspect your coins. And who knows, you might be the next lucky collector to strike it rich. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our Z Coins World for more incredible coin stories. Who knows what treasures you might discover next? Did you know that a 1972 Washington quarter could be worth a life-changing $1.7 million? Yes, you heard that right. Just one single quarter could make you a millionaire. In today's video, I'm going to reveal everything you need to know about this valuable coin. If you're a coin collector or just curious about what's in your pocket change, keep watching because you don't want to miss this. The Washington Quarter series started back in 1932, celebrating the 200th birthday of George Washington, and since then, these coins have become a staple of American currency. But what makes a 1972 quarter so valuable? Not every 1972 quarter is worth $1.7 million, but a few special ones have unique features that make them incredibly rare. So let's break it down and find out why some of these quarters are worth millions. In 1972, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Washington quarters at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The quarters minted in Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver have a D mint mark, and those from San Francisco an S. For most people, these are just regular quarters that have circulated for decades, but there are a few rare varieties that can fetch you a fortune. Now, let's talk about what makes a 1972 Washington quarter worth up to $1.7 million. The key lies in errors and high-quality specimens. The most famous variety of the 1972 quarter is known as a double die obverse error. This means that during the minting process, the die used to strike the coin shifted slightly, resulting in the design being stamped twice. It's a subtle but highly valuable mistake that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. One of the easiest ways to spot a double die error is by closely examining the word Liberty, or In God We Trust. If you notice that these letters appear doubled, almost like a blurry shadow, you might just be holding a jackpot coin. Okay, so you found a 1972 quarter that looks like it has a double die error. But wait, there's more to consider. The condition or grade of the coin is another critical factor in determining its value. The highest grades are referred to as mint state or MS. A coin that's been well preserved, showing little to no wear, will be worth far more than one that has been heavily circulated. For instance, a 1972 Washington quarter with a double die obverse graded at MS 67 or higher could easily bring in upwards of $1.7 million at auction. That's because higher grade coins are extremely rare, and collectors are always on the hunt for pristine examples. Now, let's talk about how these coins get sold. Rare and valuable coins, especially those with errors like the 1972 double die quarter, are usually sold at auctions. In fact, in recent years, several examples of this coin in high mint state conditions have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars, with the most valuable ones estimated to be worth as much as $1.70 million. Collectors from around the world are constantly looking for these rare coins, and auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers have been known to sell them for record-breaking prices. If you find one of these coins, it could change your life in an instant. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable 1972 Washington quarters? First, start by checking any old quarter you have lying around. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for the double die obverse error. Focus on the lettering, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Once you think you've found something, it's important to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These experts will assess the coin's authenticity and condition, giving it an official grade, which will help you determine its true value. If your coin checks all the boxes, the next step is to sell it. You can list it at a major auction house or consult a coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. Who knows, you might be holding the next $1.7 million Washington quarter. But don't stop at the 1972 Washington quarter. There are plenty of other rare and valuable Washington quarters that could be hiding in your change. Coins from earlier years, proof coins, and those with other types of mint errors can also be worth big money. So, if you love hunting for treasure in your pocket change, now is the perfect time to start. So what are you waiting for? Go grab your old quarters and start searching. You never know, you might just be holding onto a $1.7 million 1972 Washington quarter that could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin tips, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on valuable coins that could be worth a fortune. Let me know in the comments if you found any rare coins in your collection, and remember, every coin counts.